not this time. The beautiful violet path of the open field has brought us into a strange, quiet valley where the gray air moves as slow as thick honey. This is strange.
This never happened before. Look at the ancient trees. Their leaves aren't dancing in the wind anymore. They are just hovering perfectly still in the mist. Everything moves so slow and so boring here. Back in the digital world I left behind, and even in the magical valleys of the open field, everything usually happens with a single click.
If I want a castle, it appears. If I want to run, I fly.
But here, everything feels completely stuck.
I am stamping my feet on the ground, but the heavy fog just stays here, blocking my view.
It makes a tiny, angry spark light up inside my stomach. I feel like I am wasting my precious time. If I am not constantly running forward or winning a game or making something new,
I feel like I am falling behind everyone else in the world.
Why did we come to a place where time feels like a broken clock?
Waiting feels like a punishment, like someone is locking me in an empty room.
It feels like a punishment only because you've been told a very big lie by the noisy world outside. That world tells you that speed is the only way to be safe, and if you stop to breathe, you lose. But I guess the open field is trying to show us something today.
Hey, look down at this old clay pot sitting on the campfire right next to that bush.
Tell me, what do you see inside it right now?
I just see cold water, some hard vegetables, and raw herbs floating around doing absolutely nothing.
If we used flash of magic like we learned before in the open field, we could boil this soup in 1 single second.
Why don't we just do that?
But I'm trying and it's not working. I wanted to be ready right now because I am so incredibly hungry, and sitting here in this weird fog makes me feel so weak.
I feel like this silence is completely swallowing me.
If we used magic to boil it in a single second,
the water would get hot, yes.
but the vegetables would still be completely hard on the inside.
And the spices wouldn't have time to know each other.
It would just taste like warm, lonely water.
Do you really want a meal that has no spirit?
No. I want it to taste good.
But why must it take so long? Why can't the fire just burn hotter and faster to speed things up?
Because when you let the pot sit here on a gentle, lazy ember for hours, something truly magical happens in the silence. The roots soften, the herbs whisper to the broth, and the aroma becomes so thick and rich that it fills the entire forest. Things that happen too fast never have enough physical space inside them to hold any real meaning. A rushed life is exactly like a meal with no taste at all.
A meal with no taste. I guess I actually know what that feels like. Sometimes I achieve something really fast, like getting a high score or finishing a big project in a hurry. But the happy feeling disappears after 2 minutes.
It leaves me feeling totally empty, so I immediately start rushing toward the next thing. It is like I am drinking water, but my throat stays completely dry.
But it is still so hard to just sit here by this slow campfire when my mind is screaming at me to run.
If I don't move, won't the mist just swallow me up?
Why does the earth have to be so painfully slow when my heart is beating so fast?
I feel like my life is completely stalled.
While the universe moves on without me.
The universe is not moving without you.
It is moving with you at the proper pace.
The earth is wise, and it knows that a seed needs the dark,
quiet winter just as much as it needs the bright summer sun to grow into a strong tree.
What do you think would happen if a tiny seed tried to rush its growth and sprouted into a flower during a freezing winter night?
The frost would probably freeze its gentle green leaves.
and they would shatter into ice crystals within seconds.
It wouldn't survive the cold night because it wasn't ready.
Exactly. The cold soil is not trapped or stuck.
It is busy preparing the roots so they can be strong enough to hold a big, beautiful tree later.
Your waiting time is not wasted time.
It is the sacred kitchen where your soul is baking and growing wiser.
The silence isn't ignoring you.
It is giving your thoughts a quiet blanket so they can finally sit down and rest.
Instead of fighting the mist and rushing toward a finish line that doesn't exist.
Why don't we just watch the steam rise from this pot together?
Breathe in the rich aroma.
And let the flavor build at its own beautiful pace.
Wait. Look up there, right above that jagged cliff. This is so strange. The thick mist is parting just a little bit, and I can see brilliant, piercing flashes of golden light on the towering mountain peaks. They look exactly like the digital screens of the outer world I left behind. You know, where everyone is constantly waving their shiny trophies and shouting about how successful they are. I used to watch those people climb to the top so effortlessly. But look at me, down here in the damp mud, struggling with my heavy thoughts and untangling these broken threads.
It makes me feel like an absolute failure.
They're flying across the finish line with bright smiles, while I'm just stuck by this old tree, wasting my life.
Why does happiness look so easy for everyone else up there, while my path feels like an endless mountain climb, where my feet bleed?
You are looking at the shiny stones on the mountain tops, but your eyes are blind to the dark valleys hidden right beneath them. The open field is showing you those lights for a reason today. In the frantic world you come from, people are trained to show only the polished golden crown once it is finished. They want you to believe it just happens overnight without any effort. But do you know what it actually takes to make a piece of gold sparkle like that?
Do you know the real price of that bright shine? I don't know, to me, it just looks perfectly beautiful, effortless, and complete. Everyone cheers for them instantly, and I wanted that validation so badly. I thought that was the only way to be seen by the world. I even try to use a bit of that light spark we found in the earlier valley to make myself glow right now. But look, it just dies in this weird fog. My magic completely fails me. I feel invisible and weak down here.
They cheer because they only see the surface, nothing more. They never show the heavy hammer, the burning fire, and the bleeding fingers it took to forge that metal over years of silent, exhausting agony. They loudly share their biggest smiles on a screen, but they bury the long, lonely nights where they cried because they felt completely lost inside. You are committing a great injustice against your own soul right now by watching them and wishing you were in their shoes.
But how am I being unjust to myself? I am down here shivering in this freezing fog, and they are up there standing in the glorious, warm light. It doesn't feel like an illusion to me at all. It feels like a painful reality where I am just completely left behind. Why is the open field keeping me down here in the mud, while they get to shine so brightly?
It is an illusion, because you are comparing your messy, honest inside with everyone else's fake, polished outside. That is a dangerous game designed by the noisy world to make you lose your inner peace. Those glowing lights are misleading. Many of those people are running so fast because they are absolutely terrified of stopping. They do not love the mountaintop. They are simply trying to outrun the heavy shadows inside their own chests.
They are escaping from themselves? but they look so strong and untouchable. I always believed that if I could just sprint fast enough to reach that peak and hold up my trophy, the critical voices in my head would finally stop screaming. I thought arriving at the destination was the only thing that could ever give my life purpose. I have spent my youth sprinting toward an imaginary finish line, thinking safety was waiting at the end. But now, it feels scary. What happens when we cross that final finish line?
If you spend your entire life sprinting frantically to the finish line,
You will arrive there only to realize
that the ultimate destination is just a silent grave under the grass.
life is not a racetrack with a start and an end point to be conquered.
Think of a beautiful song, like the ancient lullabies we heard before on our journey.
If the entire purpose of a melody was just to reach the final note, then what would be the best song on earth?
I suppose it would be a song that plays all its notes at the exact same time in one chaotic second.
But wait, that would just sound like a horrible, loud explosion.
It wouldn't be a harmonious song at all.
It wouldn't have any rhythm or beauty. It would just be noise.
Exactly.
Exactly. The shiny lights on the distant mountains don't look as bright anymore.
They actually look a little bit lonely from down here in the valley. I'm looking down at the small wooden bowl you handed me, watching the warm soup swirl around. If I try to gulp it down as fast as I can, it just burns my tongue, and I can't taste anything at all.
But when I take a tiny, slow sip, I can feel the warmth of the wood smoke, the sweetness of the carrots, and the rich earthiness of the herbs.
It feels like the soup is telling me a long, beautiful story about the quiet garden it came from.
Is this what you meant about fast things, not having enough room for meaning?
Yes. Tell me, if you read a storybook as fast as you can flip the pages, what happens when you finally close the cover?
I guess I would forget the characters' names the very moment I finish it. The magic wouldn't stay inside my head because I didn't give the words time to settle down. It would just be a big, blurry mess of ink. You wouldn't even remember the lessons the story was trying to show you.
True meaning is a very shy creature. It will never walk into a house that is noisy, frantic, and full of hurry. It needs a spacious, quiet room to sit down in. Think about building a wooden cabin with your bare hands, tree by tree, stone by stone.
What happens to that house over the long days?
It takes a lot of hard work and a lot of patience. But the wood would learn the shape of your body, and the bricks would learn how to hold your warmth. Every corner would have a story. It would feel like it truly belongs to you.
And what if you could just snap your fingers and build a giant mansion in one single second? How would that feel when you walked through the front door?
It would probably just feel like a cold, empty plastic box. It wouldn't have any happy memories hidden in the walls because no time was spent making it. It would feel totally fake, like a toy you get bored of after 5 minutes.
Exactly, time is not an enemy that is trying to steal your youth or your happiness.
Time is the gentle kitchen where your experiences are allowed to sit, cook, and turn into true wisdom. Without patience, your life is just a series of empty events connected by anxiety.
Does that sound like the life you left behind?
It's exactly like my bad days.
My mind was already living in tomorrow. I was always planning the next step, trying to fix a future I couldn't even see yet. I was so busy building a complicated map for next week that I didn't even notice the beautiful sun setting right outside my window. Why is it so hard to just stay in the now?
Because the fast world rewards you for being frantic.
It wants to use up all your precious energy.
But the open field asks you to do something much more courageous.
Just be here. Look closely at this ancient stone.
Does it worry about the next storm?
No, it just sits calmly on the ground. It lets the frost sit on its back right now, because it knows it can handle the cold when the time comes. It doesn't look stressed or rushed at all.
Yes, the stone knows that it only needs to exist in this exact footprint. When you give up the painful need to control the distant future, you finally give your tired heart the room it needs to breathe.
Why don't you put your heavy map down for a moment?
I drop my hands to my sides, letting the imaginary map slip away into the grass.
It is so utterly exhausting to constantly live in a time that doesn't exist yet.
My hands are right here, touching this warm wooden bowl, but my thoughts are usually miles away, running down a dangerous road that hasn't even been built.
It feels so good to just stop running. Even if it's just for a few minutes, I can feel my shoulders dropping. Let the road build itself. Your only job right now is to taste this slow soup. Feel the cool air on your face and realize that you are completely whole and safe in this exact moment.
Just take a deep breath and let the present moment
Hold you completely. The fog in the canyon is finally starting to lift, but it isn't clearing away in a wild rush.
It is gently melting into the air, revealing a beautiful wide meadow where the grass is sparkling with silver morning dew.
I am looking out across this massive field, but a strange thing is happening inside me.
I don't feel that burning, itchy urge to sprint across the grass anymore.
For the very first time, my feet feel totally content just standing right here in the damp soil.
I don't want to run to the end of the valley. I just want to feel the ground beneath my bare feet.
Look at your hands. They are no longer clenched into tight, nervous fists. You are finally letting the present moment hold you, instead of trying to conquer it. What do you see when you look around now?
I look back at the rocky path we walked before with all its tangled threads, the heavy silences, and those lonely memories. And then I turn my head to look forward at the misty horizon of tomorrow.
Suddenly, they don't feel like two separate, scary places anymore. It feels like my past and my future are both walking gently toward me, meeting right here, inside the quiet warmth of my chest. Is this what it truly means, to stop running away from time?
Yes, you have finally broken the dangerous illusion of the straight line. The frantic outer world always wants you to believe that life is a long road where the past is a dark ghost chasing you, and the future is a golden prize waiting in front. It forces you to keep running until you collapse. But true wisdom knows that life is a perfect, sovereign circle,
A perfect circle? How can the past and the future be a circle if they happened at different times? I thought the past was gone forever, and tomorrow hasn't even happened yet.
Let me think. Think of a grand, ancient oak tree standing in this meadow. The past gave that tree its deep roots hidden in the dark soil. The future gives it the wide sky to grow its branches toward. But where does the beautiful green leaf live? It lives right here, right now, in the present moment. The roots and the sky both exist only to support the blossom of today. The past and the future are not your enemies. They are both serving this very breath you are taking right now.
Wow, a blossom of today? That makes so much sense. It feels like a massive weight has just dropped from my mind. I used to think I needed an apology from my past to finally be happy today. I thought I needed a perfect guarantee from tomorrow to feel safe right now. But I don't need any of those things anymore. Do I?
No, you do not. When you bring your past tears and your future dreams together into the contentment of this single moment,
You become completely whole.
the clock stops being a ticking bomb that is running out, and it becomes a beautiful, natural rhythm.
Like the changing of the seasons. Whenever the fast world tries to drag you back into its loud, exhausting race, I want you to close your eyes.
Remember this quiet valley and your bare feet. Remember the slow ember, the rich aroma of your own unfolding life.
And the beautiful stars of frost on the stone.
You are not running out of time.
Because you are time itself, unfolding gracefully in perfect proportion,
You are exactly where you belong.
perfectly balanced, and completely home within the circle of your own being.
Walk forward now into the meadow.
Not as a runner chasing a finish line,
but as a peaceful sovereign, exploring your own beautiful kingdom.